glass it says on it.
It's neat that it still has the lid on it.
There's 1 pint, 8 fluid ounces.
No deposit, no return. Well, we're doing a little bottle hunt today, guys. I was in here last fall and I tripped and fell down and landed on a garbage pile somewhere in here. And this whole thing, you can see they've been dumping over that hillside for years. But I think it was over here more I'd found an actual pretty good pile. So we're gonna make our way that way and do some digging. Well, it's oh, these must have been some kind of drops from some metal project. I really don't know, but there is so many of them. There's some up there. Pieces of metal. Like I said, they've been dumping over this hillside for hundreds of years. More metal down there, yeah. These were like an aluminum lid. There's some writing on there. Lift ring to touch edge of can, pull up to remove entire top. It looks like the can itself never got this put on it. And then the ring is missing there. We got another one here. But I think we're in the right spot within 20 feet in every direction. So I am wearing my backpack, which is kind of heavy and throws my center of gravity way off and makes walking on this 45, 50, 60 degree angle hill a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. So I'm going to go over there in a clearing, get my backpack off, and we're going to just start digging around in here, see what we can find. We're mostly looking for bottles, but anything's cool is cool, right? So I did find that. It's broken. Flip it around. It definitely would have been cool in one piece.
It's got a pink hue to it.
Kind of a pinkish hue. But it was down in there. As you see, I kind of worked up through that washout there. Now you can see the dirt. But I'm not finding the spot that I'm looking for that I'd seen when I was back here last fall. I don't know if my memory's just off and it's one more little valley over. We've been picking through all over. Just kind of, just like this, just raking. This is how I found that piece. I dug it out just doing this. In some spots you can definitely tell where you're in the goods, and some spots you're just digging dirt. So we'll keep looking. Found a definitely not from this neighborhood rock. Uh-oh, there's the rain we were hoping wasn't going to come. Well, hopefully it doesn't rain too much. And then here you can see our old highway bridge. My guess is it's well over 150 years old. And ironically, it did not fall down to get into this position. From the story I was told, our local military base had some paratroopers land here, and then they went onto this bridge with some explosives and blew it up as a training mission for wherever they were headed overseas to blow up bridges somewhere else. And then they just left it like this. And this is our creek that basically runs through my backyard. No, I haven't found any gold in it, as you can see. Very, very blonde sand, shale rock. That whole wall over there is bedrock. And the river is not very far that way. And then there's our new bridge that replaced a 150-year-old tunnel that the creek went through. It was the original railroad track tunnel. And then when they stopped using this bridge, they put the road over the top where the railroad track once was. And then 150 years later, when that started falling in, they built that bridge. So, and I am basically one property over from mine. This is where I grew up playing as a kid. And so I kind of know the area pretty well through here. I just can't find that bottle dump I found last fall. Imagine that. This is kind of interesting. Way back, a really long time ago, rebar was square. Where did that piece go? The whole thing, it's all square rebar. And then apparently something's been living under there. But did you find the garbage yet, Danny? Where's the bottles? She's already been down to the creek. A little bit better view of what would have been the bridge. It's hard to take it all in with all the trees and stuff, but oh, and I am zoomed way in. How did I not notice? But we are working our way around that way, because that would have been the path I took out of here last time. We did happen to find a pretty little flower. It's an interesting find. It's concrete, metal on the inside and the outside. Clearly been here for a minute.
About that big.
About that thick. And the first thing she said was, how do we get it home? I'd say stand it up and put it over one shoulder diagonal across your chest and head that way. But alright. It is really cool, but I don't know, maybe with like 300-400 feet of winch cable we could drag it up to the ridge.
But I have to remember it's here, because if I can figure out a way to get it home, I'm winning.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I know how I got down here. A couple drunk guys probably stood it up and rolled it. I don't drink anymore, so I don't know how I'm getting it home.
We know drunk guys, though. We can get somebody.
That is true. We do know drunk guys. I don't see where I saw the bottles, though. I am really close to the pond, so I know we didn't go any further that way. But I do see some more random garbage over that way, so maybe I was down that low when I found it. Let's work our way that way. Little walk through the brush with you. Hope you're enjoying the rain as much as I am. Yes, I really doubt the garbage would be anywhere near these three ponds. There's this one, there's one over there, and then there's another one over there. But I know that those ponds were dug. They are man-made. And I used to know the man that made them. I used to play with my little remote control boats down here. And there was fish in them. I'm sure they're turtled out by now. But What are the names? Sandra, Luann, and Vicky?
Sandra, Leanne, and
Oh, is there 4?
yeah, there's 4 girls.
Okay. So the guy that owned this property for years dug 4 ponds, one for each of his daughters. And his one daughter, Luann, who is still alive, is my stepdaughter Destiny's grandmother. So, kind of interesting. And I've raised Destiny since she was 6 years old. And it's her kids that are the grandkids that appear in my videos sometimes. So it was kind of neat for her when we moved to my parents' property where I live now, and she was right next door to what was her great-grandparents' property. And at one point her grandma lived here too. There was 3 houses for the girls. But I don't know. I see some stuff in there, but that's them aluminum lids again.
Yeah, that's where we were.
And we were basically up there. So maybe I fell down, because I know I brought one of them or 2 of them bottles home. Maybe I just fell down on the 2 bottles that were on the surface. And that was it. We were hoping that because there's so much stuff that's been dumped over that hill over the years, that we would find a dump. We'll keep looking, but it's not looking good at this point. We'll let me turn the camera off so I can get through these next obstacles here. And if we find anything cool, we'll show you. Well, it's not a bottle, but it's still cool. Almost fully intact. It's missing a couple little nipples there. Electric. Oops. This is kind of a neat find. Pepsi Cola. I think that's Pepsi's logo. The old rip top. I guess it could have been a beer can. But patent pending. So that really looks like Pepsi's logo, but it also really doesn't. If any of you guys out there know what that might be, let me know. I'm going to put it right over there for you. Well, we're starting to find a little something. I don't know what it is, but there's some glass there. This looks to be... I don't know if that would have been a Pennzoil can, or if someone painted a can yellow. No other markings. Appears to be a possible Coke bottle Donna's working her way towards. What's that? It was a Coke bottle? Many pieces of a Coke bottle. And there's definitely some huge speakers here. I think those are speakers anyway. Oh yeah, that would have definitely been a speaker. This could be the magnet yet. Oh yeah, that's... No, maybe not. But this guy, why does it look more like a rock now? Is that not glass?
No.
Oh. Dang it. Fooled. Oh, but what's this? Shifter? Something? That is a brake from a semi, correct? A really old brake from a semi, I believe. Oh shit, I got my finger over the screen. Sorry guys. Believe that's a brake from a semi. Some poor kid lost his subwoofers to his car. That one looks like it's got the magnet.
It might still be attached to a car.
They got wires there. And then this thing we thought was glass. Metal. Oh wow, look at the copper. We could be rich. And there's still part of that other speaker I ripped out. But none of it's magnetic. That's weird. Speakers have magnets normally. Well, boy, we found a Coke bottle, got all excited.
Old gas can.
Gas can? Yeah. Well, there's a gas can or like a thinner bottle. There's another one here. Looks like somebody had a body shop at one point. Wanted to get rid of their thinner bottles. That oil can I would be more excited about if it wasn't full of holes and nothing else. Well, there's that piece of aluminum there, which I'm almost wondering it wasn't some part of the speaker. But there's definitely some car parts in here. I don't know if that looks like a charcoal canister. There's definitely some copper coming off from that. This looks like the plug. That could have been part of that speaker too. It could have been the crossover. Electronics were huge back in the day. Coke bottle's gonna stay right there. We originally started digging this piece out, which, I don't know, it's got some cool aluminum to it. Some kind of a car part, and that almost matches that piece over there. But it doesn't want to come out very easy. We'll see, maybe Donna can do it. Super Donna. She likes to work out, so let's see if it's paying off or not. Oh, she's making it look easy.
I don't know what it is. It's got this attached to it.
We don't know either because you're standing in front of it.
It goes down to that.
It goes to the other half for sure. Oh, is that like a... No, I don't know. It's got some gears in it.
I don't know what the heck
Is it the dash to a car or something? I don't know what the gears would be for though. Oh no, there's a light. It was some kind of light.
It's the...
No, flip it over because it's got a 110 light in it.
Oh, is it an old medicine cabinet?
Oh, that could be. I don't know what the gears would be for. I was thinking more of a cool lighted sign.
Oh, that could be.
Maybe with a moving background, you know, them in motion.
Let's see what the rest of it looks like. Maybe we can figure it out then.
All right. Get this up and out of here. See, this is what I was talking about. You can see the sockets for an old light bulb. The gears, I really don't know what they would have done. There's definitely the electric motor there that turned them. But I'm still leaning towards like a sign for a business.
Rods. Come out. Oh, I don't know. There's a tree in it.
I want to help more, I really do. More aluminium. Boy, that's heavy too. I suppose it could be the dirt stuck in it.
Yeah, I'm not sure, dear, but it's really stuck. Most of the mechanical stuff is in this.
Trade me for a second. I got my backpack on, but I'll see if I can rip it out. Try not to hit the buttons there. Oh, yeah, that is one with the earth. Ow!
It's a dash.
No, it's a
Oh, is it an old like record player?
jukebox,
Jukebox, yeah.
That's cool. Got press to change program. coin return. 24 tunes, so it had 24 songs you could play. Some buttons. Yeah, we found an old jukebox. Imagine that. We'll take some pictures of this and see if we can't figure out better what it might have been. A couple of old light bulbs in there. That sure would have been neat to have found 30 years ago when I moved here. It might have been in better shape. Oh, is that what the speakers were for?
Oh, could be.
The speakers match, there's the aluminum over by the speakers match this too. So yeah. I don't think those guys in Nevada with the restoration TV show can do anything about this. But I'm going to stop this video, and actually you can just snap some pictures of it with your phone. Google away on it later. But the molding and stuff in that aluminum is crazy. There's your coin return and your 24 tunes. And it looks like maybe the tunes is permanent, the 24 changes, so they might have had one with 12 or 48. I don't know how they worked. And there is definitely some stuff in there that used to move that doesn't move anymore. That press to change program button. So that is pretty neat. No, it's not coming home. Maybe someday when I fire up the aluminum foundry and I need something to melt. Donna's got pictures. Well, that turned out, at least we found something really cool. We set out for glass and stuff and didn't really find a whole lot of glass stuff, but we got some good exercise. Made a nice little video for everybody. And got rained on, so it's Sunday. I can skip my weekly bath now. But yeah, I don't know if you can see, as far as the camera can see, is on the other side of those trees is my property, so I am not far from home at all. Not far at all. Alright, we're gonna pop this off, and if we find anything cooler on the way out of here, we'll let you know. Well, there wasn't a whole lot. We found a rock that definitely didn't belong. And we found this really cool insulator. Oh, it's got a date on it too. Check that out. 100 years before I graduated school. Patent May 2nd, 1893. 1893. That's damn near an artifact. And then again, this with the cool star on it. I told Donna I might try to cut that into just a circle, so we just have the glass circle without all the shards on it. But I might not try that either. Not to be refilled. It's got a really neat finish on it there. And then it says some stuff. Turn the old light on here. Oh. Kinda can read it. Something way, one-way beverage. Central, oh, contents, 1 pint, 8 fluid ounce. And then Duraglass. And then it's got a weird something 09 something something. Don't exactly know what that is.
The cap is still on it.
And the cap is still there.
And it's not a twisty cap.
It does almost look like it pushed the cap off just enough to leak its contents out. Oh. Or someone, like I like to do, smashed it back on again, because it is kind of bent. But that and a jukebox and a possible Pepsi can, possible motor oil can. So, somewhere in here, I have the bottle I found last time I was down there. But I don't exactly know where it is. It might actually be in the house now, because glass tends to get broke out here. So, alright guys, thanks for checking out our video and taking a little wander through the woods with us. No gold this week, but we'll see you next time.